All right, so I'm back again in your inbox with some juicy tidbits from my money line. I want to just start by saying that I notice a trend with my clients, with the women who come to work with me, and their journey in finding human design, how it dropped in their lap. What I notice, and it was the same for me, is that most people find human design, or I like to say human design finds you, when life has put you at a crossroads, when you are in the depths of shit not working out, wherever that is for you. My experiment found me when I was in my rock bottom. I call it a rock bottom. Nothing was working. Life, love, health, it was all just kind of crumbling. As I used my chart to climb out of this hole, I realized that every single woman, every single mother, every single wife needed this system. Just one day I was on a walk and I made a decision. Like, I will help women start making money as soon as I figure out how to do this by myself. I've never looked back. And the reason I did that was because for women, money is a dirty word. And we've been conditioned to feel like we have to work super fucking hard for $1. I just woke up to going, no more. I'm not going to depend on a government, a man, corporation to decide my financial future. I realized I had been doing that for 40 plus years of my life. So literally one day I made this decision, like, I'm going to figure out how to do this without the help of anybody else. And when I do figure that out, I will never stop helping women to do the same. Within 3 years of that decision, I've made a $1 million brand. It's a little over $1 million now. And I've helped my clients get to 8 million in revenue within 3 years. That is mind-blowing, boggling, illogical, doesn't make sense. And the truth about it is using your human design is a tool, but the universe is magic when you pay attention. The money starts coming in all sorts of ways. A lot of people I work with are like, well, I didn't sell this offer to make that money, so it doesn't count. And the truth is the universe wants you to see money as it all counting. It's all coming in. So I'll always tell my clients, okay, look back on your 30-day goal. Where else did the money come from? And we can always find it. Kelly's my favorite story about this because she's a reflector. She's 1% of the world. We have done a lot of work in helping her to see that her magic, her money, her abundance comes when she stops doing the way everyone else does that. And Kelly's a great, reflectors are just great examples of what is really going on in the world. All told, I mean, she's over millions with her investments, through gifts, through opportunity, through networking, through everything that she's created. And we're just starting to build her brand in 2023. And it took her a while to release what she thought she was here to do for the world and really go all in on the magic of herself. And Lucy's another great story. She's done a lot of our creative brand development over here. She's a projector. Just this year, she sold out within 6 months of knowing her wealth codes, sold out her brand just by getting referrals and by keeping herself in her gift. She's watched her offer basically sell itself. And she just told me as we're closing out this month that she's hit over 100K in her business and she has never made anything close to that as a teacher. She was a teacher. And she had the same vision and dream as you do of how can I make a lot of money without having to sell my energy, trade my time for money and break my back and all of those things. And Jenna is a manifesting generator. And Jenna was so much fun because in December last year, she had this dream, this goal of hitting $30,000 in her month. And she was like, I don't care that it's December. I want it. This is like my soul has this need to have $30,000 this month. And she crossed that mark. And then she started signing all these pay in full clients like the next year. Pay in full clients were coming. And this was only after 4 weeks of using her wealth codes. Because a lot of the shift in the wealth code work, it happens with the decision to go all in, the decision to commit, and the investment, putting your money where your mouth is to learn and study and be the wealth codes. Now, Ashley, I'm sure you've all seen her. She's all over the brand. She's a support coach in our High Frequency Formula Mastermind. She's a projector. And when I first worked with her, her camera was off. She was just a deeply insecure bright being. You could feel the brightness in her, but the insecurity was keeping her from showing up as relevant, as confident as who she is. She has developed her brand into something where she does these deep dives with people because that's where she found her genius. Where everyone else is doing, I'm going to sell coaching and I'm going to do this, whatever you're seeing online as a business model that works. Ashley chose, this is what I want to do. I want to work one-on-one with people in my offer in this way. And she has routinely created magical income in her business. Another story I love to talk about is when people want to leave corporate and they're like, because the thing is, it's like I know we all just want to leave corporate, but we don't trust ourselves to do what it takes and be who it takes to create the income that would replace corporate. And Vera was one of my clients who that was her deep, deep wish and desire, was to leave corporate behind and really just live all in on her soul's purpose. And we were talking and she was like, I guess I can't go move to an island and drink, I think it was margaritas all day and just sit on the, even if that's what I wanted to do, I know once I got there, I would be so bored. So the alternative was I got to get to work doing this stuff now. And she just let us know in the mastermind that she left her corporate, and her post was like, why was I making this so hard? Why was I making that decision so hard on me when the truth is my life is lit up now. My soul's purpose is now my fulfillment. I live it every day. And all my clients have one thing in common. These are women who are done doing business the way others do. Business model, coaching models. I work with mortgage brokers, real estate agents, all sorts of people, hairstylists. We're creating offers from our soul, and then we're selling them using the law of attraction. We get vulnerable, we dig deep, and we keep going, right? Because it's a scary thing to stop doing what you've been told will work, to just stop doing that and trust that what is working is you and has been all along. All of that magic is revealed when the hustle stops. The mind is like, yeah, but I got to go do. And we slow you down. And then the reward is the money coming in. And now over the next 6 months in our mastermind, we are meeting weekly for live coaching with my money line. So what we're doing in that room is we're finding our own resourcefulness. We're using our chart as a tool for our resourcefulness. And we're walking straight into money made unconventionally. Now, enrollment is open for the mastermind. I want you to apply today. And if you can't find a spot that works for you and you know this is for you, you need to email us right away and let us know. The breakthroughs have already started and the calls start January 4th. And I want you to do whatever it takes to be in that room with me, my money line, and your wealth energy.